Jamaica. You know, Andrew Holness is Christopher Columbus. Andrew Holness is Columbus, you know. Holness is Columbus. Holness is surely Columbus. What do I mean by that? Holness say I'm going near Mandeville, third city. Ingwa Clarkstown, Trilland, to tell them are going to be Thomas City. And now him reach a St. Elizabeth. I say St. Elizabeth will be turned the third city. Listen to this, Jamaica. Listen to him talking about the parish and the city's argument. Unna hear it. Unna hear the argument. About the city argument. If you don't hear it, I'm going to play it for you tonight. Producer, you have the city argument. If you don't have it, I will just play it from my phone. I'll play it from my phone. Just a moment, Jamaica.
A warning this evening from the Independent Commission. Strong indications from the government this evening that the country could soon have a new city along the south coast, this time in St. Elizabeth. Speaking at the opening of the new KFC location in Black River today, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness said, following advice from the Urban Development Corporation, UDC, the parish is the best option. Kelisha Williams has that story.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness used the opening of this KFC location in Black River, St. Elizabeth Saturday morning to announce what he has described as a big deal moment, not just for the parish, but for Jamaica.
But suffice to say that the area that we have been advised is the best area to do an entirely new city, and it is because all the requisite elements to create a new city exist here. And you don't want to create a city that replicates Montego Bay and replicates Kingston. You want to create something unique. And therefore, this parish, St. Elizabeth, would be where we would be looking to develop our new city.
While he did not name the specific town where the new city will be established, Dr. Holness indicated that for decades, Jamaica has not had any area that has been purposefully developed into a city. It must be noted that Kingston became a city after the earthquake destroyed Port Royal in 1692 and Montego Bay in 1981.
Maybe Spanish Town was the only purpose-built city. And I had tasked the UDC to identify the area that would be best suited for the development of the third city.
In going further, he explained that's the reason behind the government's push to improve the infrastructure in the parish.
You can now start to make sense of why it is that we are making certain massive investments in the parish, which would include the bypass for Spur Tree to go down, and then the bypass to get to here, which will effectively bypass Santa Cruz. It will involve the development of South Coast tourism, because we have a product here that is really great.
In the meantime, the new KFC in Black River is said to be a $355 million investment that will create 65 new jobs in the parish capital.
It's been a long time coming. People have been asking us to come to this area of the island for a long time, and we've finally found the right location, and we're here now.
Kelisha Williams, TVJ News.
Jamaica. You want me to tell you why Holness have a interest in St. Elizabeth becoming the new city? Under the KFC, you know. Under the KFC, you know, Jamaica. You want me to give you greater context tonight why St. Elizabeth is the new city. You think so by default St. Thomas gets urban center? You think by default St. Thomas getting road and development? You think by error or default him coming after St. Elizabeth? Make it make sense, Jamaica. Make it make sense, TikTok on YouTube. And the KFC is just the deflection. The oil in the compound where him want. The oil, Jamaica. The oil.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Cravenay is developing St. Elizabeth because of the oil that is there. Cravenay developing St. Thomas because of cow beer and the oil that is on cow beer stretch. Am I making sense tonight? Am I making sense tonight to you, Jamaica? Am I making sense to you tonight, Jamaica? Is it making sense? Why him developing? You hear him say? Based on the technical advice and expertise he got from the UDC. Who heads the UDC? His business partner.
What can go so?
So the KFC is the deflection. Just as how them put the KFC in a St. Elizabeth, them a put this KFC in a St. Thomas. Don't you see the same playbook? Don't you see it's the same playbook? Where is the oil going to be drilled? In a Morant Basin and in a St. Elizabeth Basin. At two areas, Jamaica. The oil go drilling up. Two areas, Jamaica. Is it making sense to you all right now? Is it making sense to you all right now? Is it making sense to you all tonight? Walton Basins. Basins south of Jamaica. Uno go research the Walton Basin. Walton Morant Basins, Jamaica. Walton Morant Basin. Ask yourself tonight, Jamaica. Producer, I wish I could find back those oil pictures. Because if you find the oil picture, find back those oil pictures, Jamaica. I'm going to find it tonight, before I continue. Because people must understand that Craven A. Thank you, producer. Bring it up for me now. Big it up for me now, please. The Walton Basin, see it there? Only see the Walton Basin. Right on the south of St. Elizabeth coastline. And the Morant Basin. Right there, near the urban center. You see why I'm here to teach in Jamaica? United Gas was granted a license by NEPA to go into these two areas to start the drilling. So I think by accident them a turn these two areas in our cities. You think by accident that him invest too much in a. You think by accident NCB and all of them go, but them a invest. You think by accident KFC I go and I talk about. No, it is by purposeful design, Jamaica. I think I need to get their Compound Maroons and Chief Richard Curry on this program soon, you know. I think Chief Richard Curry needs to come and explain to the public what is really happening. See there, Jamaica, oil seeps, gas seeps, right there in their compound. So Holness knows what he's after. Chief Richard Curry, I'm making a public invitation to you tonight. Shalamuda say how them put in at the KFC. I'm making a public invitation, Jamaica, to Chief Richard Curry. I don't need to call him right now. It's who is calling me. Hello, good night, caller.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me tell you something. Do you know that on the map pertaining to the oil seeps?
Yes.
You know that, in fact, look closer on the southern side of the island. You know that there's some earthquake faults there. And if they are not careful, a mega tsunami can occur.
Yes, my friend. I hear you.
Let me tell you something. Jeffrey Tavares spoke about it on Liquid Talk. Has Dr. Holness know what he's doing?
Which doctor?
Does he know about environmental and ecological issues?
I'm not aware, you know.
Well, I'm telling you some facts. Remember what happened in 2010 with Haiti? That massive earthquake that nearly took out the entire country? Much less the neighbor Dominican Republic or Republic of Dominicana?
Oh, yes. So you're talking about the fault lines?
Yes, man.
All right, my
Somebody
friend.
need to knock out Michael, you know. Andrew Michael was saying if you knock out him brain because he come like the man and I think I'm gonna get a buying PhD, you know. A buying.
So the oligarchs, all right, my friend, thank you here. The oligarchs of Jamaica are lining up behind the United Gas and Oil Company. All of them, you know. It's going to be like what happened in Russia. It's going to be like the 8.7 magnitude. The 8.7 magnitude. Producer, play back the 8.7 magnitude. It's the continuous drilling in Russia, trying to find additional oil lineage. Cause that in Russia. You saw that tonight. You saw that tonight, Jamaica. And coupled with that, somebody say, Andre, check which part SSL money gone. Check, Andre, which part SSL money gone. Follow the money and then you will understand the dynamics of what is to come.
Help. We hear the
We need your divine intervention. Check where SSL money gone, Jamaica. And then you will find out where they go on